Hey yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Power Owner, and today we're here with another episode of Minecraft Factions. And today's episode, well, we are gonna be raiding, and yeah, our unraidable base isn't so unraidable anymore because we have been raided. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been unfortunately raided, and right now in the background, you guys are gonna be seeing a speed up of us building some insane walls. And well, today's episode purpose was gonna be that these walls are gonna change the things forever. And well, as you guys can see, we are placing right now lava, and we are doing it on different levels. And pretty much when somebody actually raids us, the water is gonna hit this lava and it's gonna turn into cobblestone. And that's what's the regen walls. Now, a lot of faction servers do actually have it disabled, except for Breach PvP or cactus-mc. And honestly, I thought this is gonna be the key thing for us not to get raided, and well, things didn't go as planned. So here is our unraidable base, and well, as you guys can see, we have been raided. I don't really understand what kind of luck I am having, but every single time I'm with the quality faction, we get raided pretty much the next day the TNT is enabled. So yeah, that's kind of what happened, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, this is our base, and as you guys previously saw, we were building some amazing walls, and I really believed in this base. I mean, look at this. This is actually outstanding base, and I think this actually comes to show that it's really important to have an active faction in order to actually stop the raids, because well, clearly we didn't manage to stop this raid. Now, I haven't been the most active, honestly, because I've been really busy with other things. But as you guys can see, I mean, it's done. I mean, we're done. Our main base got hit and our smaller base got hit. Now, the thing which is actually interesting is that we actually placed down most of the spawners into this base, making other factions believe that, well, this is the base that they're gonna be hitting. But there's nothing left of this base. There hasn't even been a proper base tour since we finished this base. And it's just really sad to see this base go. I mean, we had it, and while it lasted, it was cool. So we have come to this point in the faction series where we might actually be changing the faction we are with. And the faction that I'm talking about is kind of active, at least that's what they said. They always have at least 5 members online, and that's music to my ears, because I don't know if we're getting like specially targeted, because you know, I'm a YouTuber in this faction and you guys can literally raid me, which I don't have anything against, but we would need like a faction that's able to defend this raid. And I think that's gonna be pretty interesting, so we may be actually joining another faction, which would change the whole course of this episode, because for now, I mean, the first things first, we would need to start rebuilding this base. And well, this base has actually been unclaimed, and since it's been unclaimed and we're probably going to be changing the faction, I can just go ahead and do an F map. Now, this is something that you want to make sure you never do. If you get raided, don't unclaim your base, because that's just idiotic. Just rebuild and rebuild those walls, because enemies can set a home in here. So if you have still base claim, just rebuild the walls and you're gonna be fine. And make sure that they don't get inside the next time. So just defend the walls, get them off the walls, destroy their cannon, and you're gonna be safe. So just don't start rebuilding a base, because that's pretty idiotic in my opinion. But yeah, this is what's up and what's left of our base. I mean, yeah, we're just having bad luck with the faction series, boys. Alrighty guys, the time has come in today's episode where we are gonna take a huge turn. As you guys can see, we have just left the quality faction and we have joined the quotient faction. Now, the reason why we chose this faction over any other faction was that they are pretty damn active. And as you guys can see, we are gonna be raiding in today's episode. Now, I don't know if that's my charm, but whenever we get raided, we always raid right after it. And usually those raids are bit of a fail, and you guys will see in a minute why, but we have been going through quite a few walls, and I actually just woke up when they are like, yo, we are raiding HYPIXEL 9, and here we are. But right now, as you guys can see in the background, we're having a bit of PvP. I start panicking a tiny bit because, as you guys know, here on this server, the PvP is pretty OP, and you need to have god apples with you. On top of that, you need to have an extra set with you, and that was something that I was missing. And I'm like, yo, I need someone's help because once my armor starts breaking, I'm done. But here is the moment when I start noticing that his armor is actually breaking as well, but unfortunately he did bring another set with him, so he did replace it, and I'm like, oh god, okay boys, we need to figure this out, and we gotta go back in there and we gotta kill him so he doesn't patch the walls, because once he starts patching the walls, well, we are done. But luckily I got out of combat, I quickly switched out my armor set, and well, as you guys can see, he's patching, but I got a spare set with me, and we are going in it for the kill, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna, for a second, slow down in here, and as you guys can see, he's kind of lagging around. That was a huge advantage for us, and bam, we got the kill, ladies and gentlemen, and bam, we are now inside of the base. But like I said, we do have some bad news. Well, we were raided, but we also managed to get inside their base where they mine up all the spotters. Now, this is the worst thing, in my opinion, in factions when other factions mine up their spawners. It is such a common thing in the past seasons of factions that I have played that everybody always mines up their spawners. Back in the day, people would just leave it there and they would actually try to defend the base, so it's really unfortunate to see that. And yeah, there was nothing inside the base, literally nothing inside the base, so let's get GG in the comments, boys. So yeah, that definitely was pretty sad that they mined up all the spawners. I think it would be really cool if they made it that it's super expensive to mine up the spawners, so nobody's actually gonna do that. But I want to quickly show you guys the FTOP because, as you guys can see, we are right now at FTOP #1 position with 3 billion value. And well, we have a lot of IGs placed down. So in the next episode, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do a base tour, and I'm gonna show you guys how they actually managed to get to the top, and what's so special about their base that nobody's able to rate them. Because as you saw in the beginning of the episode, well, our base was pretty freaking amazing. We had some regens and all that, and hundreds of walls, but you guys will see in the next episode their base, and you guys are gonna be pretty shocked, I think. But anyways, I think today's episode is coming to an end. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like, it would mean a lot to me. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe with the notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.